Modern society often presents itself as a cooperative arrangement. Individuals contribute through labor and taxes, and in return receive stability, infrastructure, and essential services. On the surface, this appears fair, even necessary. Yet beneath this lies tensions that are rarely made explicit. The system is not merely a neutral organizer of collective life, it also shapes individuals into roles that sustain its own continuity. From early education to professional life, people are guided, subtly or forcefully, toward becoming efficient economic units. Productivity, compliance, and financial contribution are rewarded, while reflection or deviation are discouraged or treated as impractical. This reveals a core defect, the reduction of human life to economic function. The individual is valued less as a thinking being and more as a contributor to output and revenue. Time that could be used for reflection is absorbed by cycles of work, consumption, and obligation. Even leisure is structured in ways that feed back into the economy. Stepping outside this cycle is not openly denied, but made difficult. No force is needed. It is enough that alternatives seem unrealistic or socially marginal. Another defect lies in how control operates. Power often works by shaping what people consider normal or inevitable. Over time, individuals internalize expectations and regulate themselves, pursuing goals that feel personal but align with the system's needs. Conformity becomes voluntary, as thinking itself has been influenced. There is also an imbalance between responsibility and control. Individuals must contribute through work, taxes, and rules, yet their influence over larger decisions is limited. Policies affecting many are shaped far from everyday life, creating a condition where participation is real in cost but diluted in power. Recognizing these defects does not require rejection. Complete withdrawal is neither practical nor desirable. The system provides real benefits: order, coordination, and conditions that make reflection possible. The deeper question is how to engage consciously rather than passively. Here, philosophical thinking becomes essential. It allows one to see the structures shaping behavior and belief. Instead of accepting norms as given, one begins to question their origins and purpose. What appears natural may be constructed. What feels necessary may be habitual. This awareness creates distance from the system's influence. Rising above the system does not mean escaping it, but loosening its hold on identity. Roles like worker, consumer, or taxpayer are partial, not complete. Maintaining this awareness often requires simplifying life, reducing unnecessary desires, resisting pressure to maximize status, and reclaiming time for reflection. By needing less, one becomes less dependent and gains a degree of freedom not easily controlled. At a deeper level, this shifts how value is measured. If the system prioritizes productivity and accumulation, reflection redirects attention toward clarity, self-awareness, and inner consistency. Success is no longer defined only by external achievement, but by understanding one's life and not being blindly driven by external forces. Attention remains. The conditions that allow reflection, stability, education, time, are provided by the system being questioned. This creates a paradox. One depends on the structure to see its limits. The response is not denial, but awareness, taking what is necessary while resisting deeper absorption into limiting patterns. To live this way requires discipline. It is easier to conform or reject entirely. The harder path lies in between, observing, understanding, and choosing how to participate. One continues to function within the system while refusing to let it define one's purpose. In doing so, the system is not dismantled, but its influence over one's inner life is reduced.